My name's Andy Merrick, and I am the owner and primary photographer at Memories by Andy. I encourage you to get out and enjoy what nature has to offer. And if you like what you're seeing in this video, please do me a favor. Hit that like button, and more importantly, hit that subscribe button. It means a lot more than you know. Thank you.
I stumbled upon Canyon Falls with my dog, Dali, when I was returning from a trip to visit my son up at Michigan Tech one year. It has since become a favorite stop to stretch my legs and, of course, recharge my batteries for the next leg of the journey home. The trail system out here is amazing and is obviously part of the charm of the area. How I stumbled across Canyon Falls was while I was traveling on Highway 41, just a little bit south of Lanse. I had to use the bathroom. And what happened to appear on the side of the road but a sign for a rest stop? So I pulled in and was amazed at this cute little rest stop. It was a little state-ran park. Had, of course, pit toilets. Nice little picnic area, which I've used a couple of times since. And after I got done with the first order of business, I looked around at the various signs pointing out the points of interest around the area. And one of the signs pointed to a little trail and a sign that said waterfall. So Dolly and I, we hiked up our lacing boots. No, we laced up our hiking boots. That's what we did. And we headed down the trail. As we're hiking down that little trail, we were greeted with all kinds of beauty that Michigan's Upper Peninsula is known for. The trail surface varied from the grassy ground to a wooden boardwalk, as well as a variety of rocks. Some were smooth and some required a little bit of climbing. After a short little hike, we came to a wide section of the Sturgeon River with some smaller cascading waterfalls. The water appeared to be moving at a pretty good pace. Now, as you hike along the trail, I recommend that you look beyond the Sturgeon River and enjoy the natural beauty on both sides of the trail. There are some large chunks of stone I believe to be slate, having some trees growing out of them, or at least around them. There are areas of the trail that have large sections of natural smooth and flat slate stepping stones. The trail has blue marking paint that you may see on some of the hiking trails here in Michigan to help keep you on track. The trees along the river have a very unique look to them as well. I believe it's a result of the differing levels of the river throughout the year and the makeup of the ground. It leaves you some pretty interesting root masses to look at, and it keeps reminding me that when it comes to Mother Nature, she always manages to find a way. Now, Canyon Falls has been called the Grand Canyon of Michigan by various websites and travel publications. I even hear it here on social media quite a bit. Now, I have a hard time comparing Canyon Falls to the Grand Canyon. I'll show you later in the video that there are areas that you can view the beautiful and scenic canyon just after the main waterfall. Now, the main waterfall has about a 30-foot drop. And there's a couple of interesting places you're able to view it from, including a little rock formation you climb down that puts you about 15 foot below the upper part of the fall, just beyond the sign that says Trail Ends. It's worth traveling beyond the area, even though it appears that it's the end of the trail. You'll notice there's still some blue marking paint and the trail does continue. Now, I've heard that kids from both Northern Michigan University and Michigan Tech have been known to travel past the main waterfall and enjoy cliff diving into the Sturgeon River. I guess it's about between 30 and 40 feet from the top of the rock down into the river. And they have set up some unique ways to get out, including a rope ladder and a rope with just some knots tied in it. So that's something to keep your eyes open for. And if you're wondering what that's for, that's probably why it's leaning into the river. Now, as you're hiking along this trail, past the little split rail fence there and a sign that says Trail Ends, I do recommend to use some caution. The ground can be unstable at times, and you can be distracted by all the beauty that's around the area. This here shows some of the slate that's been washed away over the years by the river and the tributaries that feed it. You'll see along the trail that there's a variety of areas that you can see. That waterfall right there is one of them, and the beautiful canyon that some have tried to compare to the Grand Canyon. I think it's more like the Magnificent Canyon. It's just a little bit smaller than that Grand Canyon out west. Now, I'd love to hear your point of view on how this compares to the beauty of the Grand Canyon, and other areas up in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. So if you leave me a note in the comment about what your thoughts are of Canyon Falls and other areas nearby that you'd like to see a video made of, I'd like to take some time and visit that myself. Hope you enjoy the rest of the video. If you do, please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and as always, I look forward to seeing you on the other side of the lens.